Hurry up.
Lots of time.
It's about 6 a.m. leaving Prairie du Chien in Wisconsin and heading out to the great state of Iowa. Going to be a really long, boring day today, apparently. Not really much to stop and see on the way through. Not really going to be anything for roads. It's just going to be a day from the looks of it. But in the end, it's the cost of admission to get to Colorado. You know, you take the lumps where you have to enjoy the time that you get when you're there. So, in retrospect, it took 4 days to get out of Ontario during COVID when we went to the West Coast, and it's taken 4 days to get from Ontario to ultimately to South Dakota. We'll do it in about 3.5 days. So, could be worse. Could be all Northern Ontario for 4 days just to get out of one province instead of actually spending 3.5 days going through about 6 different states. Tell you though, they like the roundabouts here. A series of 3 of them linked in a row, which is kind of funny. We're about to finally get west of the Mississippi. If you look on the map, it's showing nothing but flood warnings all through the area. Anywhere there's a river, there's a flood warning, more or less. Of Iowa. So far as still some hills, it's not completely flat yet. I'm sure that'll come later in the day. I imagine as we get through Iowa and South Dakota, it's going to become very flat, very straight, and not very entertaining. You gonna stop traffic for me so I can get out? Alright. Yeah, we just pulled over for a little break in Riceville, Iowa. So far, have to declare Riceville is the friendliest town of Iowa. Straight, flat. This is what I was expecting Iowa to be. So the east side of Iowa is a little bit nicer, but still there's plenty of better places to go ride a motorcycle. Although it could be worse, you know, there could be a ton of traffic, could be really crappy weather. The reality is the traffic is fairly minimal. We're on Iowa State Highway 9, and I think we've pretty much been on it all day. Oh, apparently Bob's decided to pass to I don't know, maybe film how luxurious this road is. Welcome to Estherville, Iowa. Apparently Bob thinks there's something big about this town since he's been seeing signs for it since we crossed into Iowa. But it actually does look like it's probably one of the larger towns we've seen on the way through, to be honest. Now here we go. We're going to stop at Dairy Queen for Bob. I think that's the plan right here. That way I don't have to listen to him complain about not getting his Dairy Queen. You don't want your blizzard. I thought you wanted a blizzard. Tonight. Well, fine.
I don't want to go with dinner. There we go. I turned the wrong way.
Welcome to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Managed to cross the entire state of Iowa today. That was adventurous, one would say. Others would say extremely fucking boring. Sorry. Extremely boring. The first bit on the east side's not bad. The west side is mind-numbing. You can see for days straight down the road.